Hi everyone, this is Lisa from Nohproblem Consulting again. So, do you want to start your job in Canada, or did you already found your employers but they don't know how they can support you? You don't need to look further. I'm the person who can help you with all the concerns. As a foreigner, there are only 3 ways to work here in Canada legally. One is we call working holiday or international mobility program. 2 is through study permit. Lastly is through LMIA. And that's today's topic, LMIA. And you don't know what that is? Then stay tuned and I'll explain it to you one by one. Okay, so LMIA stands for the Labor Market Impact Assessment. I will explain this simple. So, as an employer, if I were to hire a foreign worker, I have to have a permission from the Service Canada. After providing a number of evidence to support my need for foreign workers. And this entire processing is what we call LMIA. What I do as immigration consultant is we help employers to get their LMIA seamlessly with no efforts. Most of employers are horrified and they think that this processing will be too complicated, but it is not because you got me. There are 2 big concerns as an employer to do LMIA. 1, interview call from the Service Canada assessor. 2, the uncertainty of their financial proof. However, with Nohproblem, you have no reason to feel worried or concerned. As for your interview call, we can either conduct it through our 3-person group Zoom call, or I can even conduct the interview on behalf of you with the written authorization form. And not a lot of agents are doing that. It's because it takes a lot of time and then it takes much burden on us than the employer. But I am quite confident with what I'm doing, and then I'm the person who knows what exact word sentences you have to use when it comes to the interview call. So I'd rather do that by myself for easing the employer's concern. So if that's the reason why as an employer you have stopped or you never even thought about doing LMIA, then call for Lisa, okay? And let's see. So that's one thing. And then the second one would be there are so many ways for you to prove your financial support, but they all think that there's only one way. Like you have to have your incorporation tax return, and then sometimes you need a very expensive attestation letter from your accountant. And then normally accountants request for certain amount of money to provide that type of services, but you don't have to do that. And that's why I'm here, and you don't know how, and I do, and that's just not the easiest option to do it. So don't worry about it, and I will be the one who can do the assessing your financial proof and can tell you whether or not you are eligible. If you are an employer and if the position you're hiring is not 0, A or B, could be position C or D, you can also have LMIA. And then another thing is, if you're not incorporated, you're a partnership, limited, sole proprietorship, you can still hire LMIA. So if you are employers out there in need of find out if you are eligible for this so-called LMIA at 0 costs, I'm here to help. We're not just doing LMIA for you. We can also help you to find a verifying and qualifying candidates without getting paid for. And if you are foreign workers out there who wants to start working in Canada but don't know what to say to the employers or didn't even have a chance to have that interview with the employer, we're here. Nohproblem Consulting. So please feel free to reach out to us, www.nohproblem.com. And we have a dedicated team of Latin, Vietnamese, Japanese, Korean, and Filipino personnel to assist you with your own native language. So if you feel like you need to know about this information in your own language just to increase the grasp of understanding, then don't go look further. And I hope I can make your immigration pathway success, and you should find the right person. Okay, well, thanks for watching my video, and I hope to see you, or I hope to speak to you directly in person one day when you manage to come to Canada. Okay?